Hello everyone, my name is Priya and I love keeping my promises, which is why I'm back this week at the Els Club Dubai with yet another brand new episode of Z Connect Season 6 to bring you all the exciting and all the entertaining updates that you guys have been waiting for this week. तो करते हैं शुरुआत इस एपिसोड की with our question of the day. तो आपको मुझे बताना है when was the first Middle East Film and Comic Con held in Dubai? सोच के रखिए इसका जवाब and then get ready for our first update of this week. Well, time for some cricket related news now because nobody can get enough of cricket. After a successful season last year, Dubai Cricket League DCL is back this year. Well, it is an indoor corporate cricket league for all working professionals and companies in Dubai with cricket as their passion. We are taking you to their launch event to catch a glimpse of what to look out for in this season of DCL.
I'm Sachin from Event Brokers and thank you Z for coming over. DCL, Dubai Corporate League is the biggest and the largest indoor cricket league in UAE today. We started 3 years ago and we got a phenomenal response. The biggest brands of UAE are participating in it. You name the biggest telecommunication company, electronic company, banks or any other FMCG company, they are part of it, as you can see. Dubai Corporate League is unique. It's unique because we give opportunity not only to the company employees to play, but also bring their clients along with them to play the game and mingle around and have the biggest networking platform with sports. We are customized league, everything from the cricket gear to uniforms to the ground is top of the line. I mean, Dubai Corporate League is definitely breaks all the barrier and it's one of the biggest one can witness, and that's why we have proud sponsors, amazing response from media. ZTV is part of it this year and it's really going in a different level. Hopefully we are going to go much more than what we are today, and today we have 32 companies participating. Inshallah we'll have much more and many more very soon.
Good evening. This is Sanjay Asapota from United Pro Sports. It's a pleasure to be associated with DCL. This is our continuous effort to support DCL, bring in good corporates to our indoor sports arena. We have one of the largest sports arena in the UAE, and we look forward to having DCL and all the corporate teams at UPS. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anand Radhi of Spice and Ice, and today we're hosting the DCL, the Dubai Corporate League, in my restaurant. And it gives me a lot of pleasure, and I'm very proud to be part of this corporate league, as there's a lot of brands associated, good brands associated with it.
Moving on, we've got for you an event that celebrated the success of some of the students of the American International School at the debate competition held at Yale University in the US.
Journey from Dubai to Connecticut itself, I think it was an amazing journey. The students, parents, the school management, everyone went through their struggles, their efforts. I would appreciate the students first, the way they prepared themselves, the way they rose to the occasion when it was required in Yale University, competing with the best in the world. To me, the most significant thing was the willingness of parents of letting these students go. And I would just congratulate the school as well, facilitating them well. I hope that the success story, the success journey continues.
We here at the American International School of Dubai are gathered today to celebrate a group of outstanding individuals who achieved the 6th position worldwide in the international debate team, which is part of our leadership program at the American International School. This achievement happened because of the continued support of the American International School of Dubai.
Hi, my name is Shomik. I am the current president of the debate team, and I would like to say it's been a great experience being part of this great team in our great school. The great coaches we've had who've helped us pave the way to our own success and realize the qualities we have within us of debate.
Well, we've only just begun. There's lots more coming up for you on the show, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back. You know, we are always on the lookout for people who are contributing to making this world a better place. And while doing so, we came across Jani, a woman who is trying to do just that by blending two of her passions together. One being art and painting, and the other being her Healing Lives Foundation. Let's talk to her and get inspired. She says, the ability to recognize one's own talent and endeavor to make it your life's purpose to light it and keep it burning despite any and every resistance is the mark of a true trailblazer. So the lady I'm going to introduce you to today is the one who's created this quote and truly lives by it. Jani, welcome to Z Connect. It's such a pleasure to be talking to you today.
Thank you, Priya. The pleasure is all mine. It's lovely to have you here with me today.
Thank you so much. So before we go into your passion of art and painting and the charity work that you do, which I'm sure our viewers are going to be super inspired by the end of this segment, I want to know a little about your life. Where do you hail from, and a little about your childhood?
Yes, I hail from a typical South Indian Brahmin family. And my father was an educationist. Somewhere in his early years of his career, he got posted to Kabul, Afghanistan by the government of India. And I came back to India for my graduation in Pune, actually, Ferguson College. Then left it, went to join my dad again. I was like his tail wherever he went. I joined him. He was in Indonesia at the time. And then, of course, I started working for a marketing company and then went on to Amsterdam and then the Middle East now. So, yes, different cultures, different people. The core is all the same.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to your passion, which is painting, and right from the time I walked into the house, I've seen these beautiful paintings around me, with so many vibrant colors all across. Tell me, how did this passion of painting begin?
So I have my first tryst with painting started when, how old was I? Maybe 9 or 10, something like that. Proper with colors, you know. I was in Kabul at the time, and a lot of my friends, we were at home, you know, for want of something to do. My parents had gone out, and I had 3 of my Afghan friends with me, and we had colors because, you know, we had these small little Chinese bottles of oil colors, and we had no idea what to do with it. And there were no brushes because, you know, those days brushes were in such short supply, and we weren't so wealthy to, you know, buy proper art materials. So we took the butter knife from the kitchen and we started painting with it on cardboard. And we were very thrilled with the effect, you know. So this is how I would say it started.
Jani, you'll be exhibiting your collection of beautiful paintings, as I see here, at the World Art Dubai, which is happening soon. Tell us a bit about what kind of collection can we expect to see there?
Okay, I do mostly contemporary impressionistic pieces. Okay, those are big words there, but I do, yes. Most of my art, as you see, Priya, is very bright. It's colorful. It's impressionistic. There is no defined details, but I paint with a palette knife, and whatever you know feeling I have is expressed through my art at that point of time in my life. So most of my pieces are huge pieces. They're like 100 by 150 or 100 by 120. I do small pieces as well, like the one behind you, 70 by 30. That one was inspired by Afghanistan, actually. It's the fall time in Afghanistan. As a little girl, when I was there, I remember, you know, the park being so beautiful with orange leaves. And
now, like you were saying, a South Indian family, and there's been so much of you know, literature, reading, and education, so much of focus on it, which now makes me talk about the work that you do to make a difference in people's lives. A lot of charity work that you do in terms of funding education of medical students in Kenya with your foundation, Healing Lives. Tell us more about that.
About healing lives, okay. Now that is a subject which is very, very close to my heart. Healing Lives, to answer your question, Healing Lives is not an NGO or a multi-global foundation, or you know, it doesn't have an infrastructure like most of these established NGOs have. It is a culmination of like-minded souls. It's a family organization, and we all strongly believe in our family who have started this, that it is important, it's imperative for us to give the youth of this generation, the young adults of this generation, the one weapon that is really important to them, and that is the weapon of education, the weapon of literacy, because it is only this that can help elevate them or uplift them from the abyss of poverty and desperation that they are there now. And what we do is we don't just fund primary or secondary education, because I'm sure there are a lot of people who will come and teach the kids ABC and how to read and write, and you know, a few others will come and give them clothes and food. We're interested in the kids who have passed all these stages, who have the grit and the determination to go beyond what they have been dealt with in life.
Right.
You know,
who are already at a stage
Yes.
where they have, you know, where they have decided where they want to go,
Yes.
and just need help, need
Yes.
some aid in
further
reaching
their-
that
yes.
aim.
These kids are brilliant. They go for the medical entrance exams, and then their communities are fantastic as well. And to give the deposit to get the admission, they pass the exams with high grades, by the way. And they borrow money. I mean, the community donates, you know, each one, the neighbor donates, the uncle donates, the grand aunt donates, like $5, $10, whatever they can. And then they manage to collect $250 or $300 or $500, and they give it. they attend the class. The first 6 months is okay because the university doesn't check, the admissions doesn't check whether you paid your fees or not till the exam time comes. Then you can only sit for it once your fees are all paid up. And then they get stuck.
Yeah. Then they drop out because they don't have
They
the
have been
funds.
asked to leave. So this is where we come in. So we interview them, we talk to them. I personally tell them what my vision or my, let's say, wish is for them and for me in their lives. And if it matches and blends, then yes, we tell them we will come in and sponsor your education. So we have students from different years, from second year, third year, fourth year, final year. And yes, it continues. And now we work closely with the University of Nairobi. The dean there, Dr. Frederick Ware, he's a professor, of course, of medicine. And he has started shortlisting students now. And we just received a latest request from him to fund a very bright young boy called Alan. And we've just agreed to take him on. So yes, it's nice. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Isn't the woman and all that she does so very inspiring? Making a difference one life at a time, as she puts it. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned for what we've got for you on the flip side. Welcome back. Last but not the least, we've got our final story for you this week, which is yet an exciting one. The famous Middle East Film and Comic-Con came back to Dubai this year, and it brought back everything from TV, films, sci-fi, comics, collectibles, the best bands, exciting games, cosplays who were dressed up as their favorite characters, and of course some international celebrity guests. So in case you missed being there, we've got you covered right here. Thank you so much, Greg, for joining us on Z Connect.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
Yep, and you have just come in. You've come in day before yesterday, you said, and
Yes.
we get to catch you first at Comic-Con.
Exactly. This is my first time at Middle East Film and Comic-Con, and first time in Dubai, and I am absolutely blown away. I was on the phone with my kids, and just trying to describe the scale and the beauty of this city and also the beauty of the people. It's really, and I know it sounds like I'm pandering and I'm just trying to be nice, but I'm not. I am so blown away by everybody
Already,
here.
huh?
Already. I mean, it is such a great mix of so many people, and everyone just is having a blast and is so kind and nice, and I don't know, it's just kind of a pleasure to be here.
Awesome. And the Middle East Comic-Con, you've attended other Comic-Cons happening in so many different parts of the
Yes.
world. How do you think it's different?
Well, first of all, everything in Dubai is the best of the best. This is this is exactly that in the Comic-Con world. I mean, just walking around already, you walk around everything is brand new, and they have the most interesting booths and people, and I'm really just kind of honored that they asked me to come.
Welcome to Dubai, Kaz.
Thank you.
And welcome to the Comic-Con.
I know. This is amazing.
Yeah,
I'm so
you're
excited.
Loving it already?
Oh my God. Honestly, one of the best, if not the best, events of this nature I've been to.
Really?
Yeah, you guys do it right here. Seriously. Yeah, I've been to San Diego Comic-Con, is the only one that really compares to this, but this is more intimate. This is much more, I mean, it's huge, it's beautiful, it's incredibly well organized. The production values here are amazing. The guests are high caliber guests, but the people, it's like so intimate, so friendly, so welcoming, so warm. Yeah, so it's like everything San Diego is plus heart and soul.
Right. I think Dubai is known for its hospitality.
Yeah, no, you guys are amazing hosts. I mean, I kind of should have expected that. I'm got Middle Eastern blood in me, so I know hospitality. We welcome people into our homes. That's part of the culture. So.
Okay, Kaz, tell me, Expanse Season 2 is already running very well.
Yeah, no, it's kicking some butt, as they say. Season 2 has surpassed expectations. people who loved season 1 says season 2 blows season 1 out of the water. So we're very, very happy about that, because we knew that when we finished season 1, we were like, that was a big season. How the heck are we going to top that? And the writers and the producers, they really went and worked out a 13 episode arc that really did it really did deliver. But now the problem is, where do we go for season 3? How do we raise the bar on something that was so better? Oh my God! I'm starting to work out and drink Red Bull, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll do it. We'll bring it.
Great, thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you guys.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much, Kane, for joining us on Z.
Thank you for having me.
Right, so you're here for the Comic-Con, and you said you've been to Dubai 3 times, and this is your 3rd time in Dubai.
This is my 3rd time. Yeah.
How are you finding Dubai this time?
I love it. This is a great place, and it's really wonderful to meet all the great WWE fans here in Dubai.
Yeah, you see a lot of fans here, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, our following here is huge.
I just got like 5 minutes. I was on my Facebook and I could just see pictures being uploaded with you, with your mask and everything. I said, wow, there are too many fans around.
No, there can never be too many.
Of course there are,
right.
I'm very sure. So tell me, were you always a wrestling fan while growing up?
Yes, I was. I was always a wrestling fan. I remember when I was a child watching wrestling in St. Louis, Missouri. The show was Wrestling at the Chase, and had some of the biggest stars, not only from the Midwest in America, but also from all around the world.
Really? And but you studied English literature.
Yes.
Too. From English literature to wrestling. Didn't you ever think of doing something in that field?
In English literature? Yeah, I was going to become a teacher, but
life took a turn.
Life did take a turn. And, wrestling, WWE, is a performance art. I studied Shakespeare in college, and there's a lot of the same elements in what we do. It's a live play in many ways. So it probably shouldn't be that surprising to people that, I studied English Lit and then got into something like this.
You've done quite a few movies. What are we expecting to see? When can we see your next movie coming?
Right now there are no movies in the works, but as we say in WWE, never say never, so we don't know.
We hope to see you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Pooja, for joining us on Z Connect.
Thank you, Priya. It's a pleasure to be here.
And you said you have been coming to Dubai very often, but this is you're coming back after 3 years, and the first time for the Comic-Con in Dubai.
Yeah, that's correct. I've been to the Comic-Con in San Diego, and this is my first time in Dubai.
And Comic-Con, since you're attending it in Dubai for the first time, you must have already seen how crazy people are about the different characters and superheroes.
Yeah.
Everyone's so dressed up. Which is your favorite character?
I like Spidey. I like Spider-Man. I like Iron Man. I like Superman, all-time favorite. So things like that.
That's superb.
Yeah.
Tell me, let's talk about your movie, which is just released, One Under the Sun. You've said that the role you're playing, that of an astronaut, has been very challenging for you. Why
Yeah.
so?
I mean, I have never played a role such as Catherine Voss. I've never played a character as Catherine Voss. It's not a niche character to play. It was unique. My role was amazing. How many actresses get to play an astronaut going to Mars, and the kind of levels I had to bring about was quite challenging for me. Yeah.
We'd love to see you more in Bollywood also. What is coming up next from you in Hindi films?
Yeah, there's a movie coming out. It's called Mirror Game, and I play a psychiatrist.
Wow.
And it was shot. All of the movie was shot in New York, and it's a very fascinating. It's a psychological thriller, and that's my next Hindi movie.
We wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much for talking to us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it your first time at Comic Con?
No, I come every year since the very first year. It's actually my first time.
How you liking the experience?
I'm loving it. I was actually worried about dressing up, but I'm loving it.
You've worn very, very beautiful costumes. You're dressed up as
I'm Superwoman,
women.
Wonder Woman.
Amazing. And who's actually done your costumes? Did it take a lot of time to prepare all of this?
Not too much. It actually took us a couple of hours today. It was a very spontaneous decision to come as this. We actually had different characters picked out at the beginning. So, yeah.
Amazing. And what are you loving most about the place? Have you seen other people dressed up as different characters here?
I think the effort that everyone puts in their costumes is absolutely amazing every year, and it just gets better and better and bigger and bigger, and the space gets better, and the organization of the whole thing is amazing. It's just...
It really is. Thank you so much for talking to us. So my favorite from this year's Comic-Con was Liam Cunningham, who plays Sir Davos in the world-famous series Game of Thrones. And well, he also happened to recognize me dressed up as Lady Melisandre, or the Red Woman as they call her. तो if you remember, आज का question of the day भी Comic-Con के बारे में ही था. मैंने आपसे पूछा था, when was the first Middle East Film and Comic-Con held in Dubai? Well, the answer is 2012, and it has only been getting bigger and better every year. अपनी तारीफ सुनना मुझे बहुत पसंद है, तो मेरे या इस एपिसोड के बारे में आपको कुछ पसंद आया हो तो लिखते रहिए हमारे फेसबुक या ट्विटर पेज पर. एंड इफ यू डिडंट लाइक एनीथिंग आल्सो प्लीज लेट अस नो सो वी कैन इंप्रूव ऑन इट जस्ट फॉर यू. तो दीजिए मुझे इजाजत सो आई कैन बी बैक नेक्स्ट वीक विद लॉट्स एंड लॉट्स ऑफ एंटरटेनमेंट ऑन येट अनदर फन फिल्ड एपिसोड ऑन योर फेवरेट शो जिसका नाम है जी कनेक्ट सीजन 6.